Hello friends, this video on chemical effects of current part 10 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So now we got to know that a couple of changes take place in the solution when current passes through it. Now making use of this concept came up this process of electroplating. Now this is a very interesting process. Let me give you some of the applications where you can see the process of electroplating. Only then you will feel like knowing more about it. Now, have you ever observed the artificial jewelry? Like you have jewelry made up of real gold, silver, diamond, and all such precious stones. But you also have some artificial jewelry which is not made up of real gold, but it is made up of some other metal, but it is gold plated. So it is made up of some other metal inside which is not expensive, but on the top there is a thin layer of gold which gives it the appearance of gold. So it looks like gold, but it is not gold. So that ways it is less expensive also. Similarly, you have silver plated jewelry, platinum plated jewelry, because all these metals are quite expensive. So if you want to create solid jewelry out of these metals, they are going to be damn expensive. So you want to get them inexpensive, you use some other metal, just on the top you give a plating of gold or silver. Similarly, you would have seen a lot of decorative items like the flower vases, which have a shiny appearance on the top, but actually inside there is some other metal. So if you want, what you can do is, in case you have a very old flower vase at your home which is worn out at certain places, you will see that at certain places it has been scratched, the upper coating is scratched, and you can see the metal which is present underneath that. So the metal which is present inside, that is not shiny enough, that doesn't have a good appearance. But when it is plated with some other metal, so that plating of the metal, that metal is quite shiny and attractive to look. So that is why their plating has been given. So a lot of items get plating of a different metal. So basically it is made up of one metal, but on the top of that there is a thin plating of some other metal. In fact, if you look at the parts of your vehicle, like the car parts, they also have coating of other metals. So electroplating is done here also with metals like nickel, copper, chromium. So they are used for electroplating different car parts. Not only that, the wheel rims of vehicles, they are also plated with chromium. So chromium is one such metal which is highly resistive. It is very protective in nature, because once you coat some metal like the cheaper metals with chromium, so chromium, first of all, it is very resistive. It does not get rust. It does not get corroded, so it doesn't react much with air or water. So that means it protects the metal which is present inside. It also has a shiny appearance, so the look and feel is also good. At the same time, chromium is very expensive. So if you actually want to make the entire wheel rim out of chromium, that is going to be very expensive. So instead of doing that, you make it out of some other inexpensive metal and just give a thin layer of chromium. So that means it is economical as well. So these are some of the benefits with chromium, and that is why in a lot of places, like in car parts, the wheel rims, not only that, even the bath taps in your bathroom, you would have seen that the taps and the showers and all those things have a covering of or a coating of a metal like chromium, because the same thing, because when these accessories are a part of your bathroom, so they are constantly in touch with water. So a lot of metals get corroded with water. A lot of them, like if they are made up of iron, what will happen in presence of being exposed to water for a long time, the iron tend to get rusted. So there is the presence of rust, the reddish orange thing appears on the iron, and that is how it might get damaged. So a coating of chromium or silver or gold, all these things can prevent corrosion. That way it can be protective. If, in fact, in your refrigerator also, you can see the parts of the refrigerator are electroplated. So most of the time, why do we do electroplating? It is done either for decorative purpose so that it looks good. So in order to look good, it is electroplated with metals which are good to look at, for example gold, silver, platinum. And in some cases it is for protection, so that the metal which is present inside, that do not get damaged when exposed to air or water for a long time. So that is when we do electroplate it with metals like chromium or copper or nickel. So based on this, let us see how do we define electroplating. So it is a process of coating a metal surface with another metal for protection or decoration by means of electricity. And that is why the name is electroplating. Electro means electricity. With the help of electricity, what do? We create a plating of one metal over another metal. So how electricity plays a role in this process, that is what we will see in the next few slides, that in presence of electricity only this process of electroplating takes place. Now this turns out to be extremely useful in a lot of things, as I was telling. So some of the advantages of electroplating are it can be used for decorative purposes, like the gold and silver plated jewelry are a lot cheaper than the solid items prepared from these expensive metals. It also provides protection against corrosion or rust. For example, metals like tin or zinc, they are not very attractive to look at. I mean, like for gold and silver, they have shiny appearance, they look good. But tin, zinc, they do not look good, but they are protective in nature. That is, they do not react with water or air, so they can provide protection against corrosion or rusting. So therefore, many of the food containers are plated with tin. So the tin plated food containers are like, they can be stored very well. Even if they are exposed to water, they are like very resistant. So that means for protective purposes, tin or zinc can be used. Increases the life of metals. Now, when a simple thin outer coating can prevent the rusting or prevent corrosion of the metal, so that means you are also increasing the longevity of the metal which is present inside. Had the coating not been there, in that case that object would have got spoiled very soon, right? So that means also the life of the metals increases. Inexpensive jewelry can be made, as I was telling just now. So now we will talk about a process called galvanization. So here what do is we do the process of electroplating for the purpose of protection. So galvanization is the process of coating a thin layer of zinc on iron or steel. Now why do we do this? Why do we coat a layer of zinc on iron or steel? Now, there are a lot of substances where iron is used for their construction. So, one of the very good examples are the bridges. So, bridges need to be really strong. Now, iron is a metal which provides a lot of strength. So, because of this property of iron, it is used for the construction of bridges. But there is a disadvantage associated with iron. Iron tends to rust with water. It very easily react with water or air, and rusting happens. Rusting is nothing but appearance of reddish brown substances on top of iron. Now rusting over a period of time will destroy the entire metal and the metal becomes weak. So the bridge also becomes weak over a period of time. So how can we protect iron from being rusted? So all that we can do is we just give a thin layer of some other metal which is resistant to rusting. And one such metal is zinc. So what do? On the top of this iron bridge, we give a thin layer of zinc. Now zinc will not react with water or air. So therefore the iron inside is well protected by the zinc. So no rusting will take place. At the same time, the bridge will be strong because it is made up of a strong metal like iron. So that is galvanization. So this is how we see that electroplating turns out to be extremely useful in a lot of Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more educational videos with a better experience. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you once again.